I think what most people fail to realize once you think about getting rich, it's not just about the money anymore. It's about becoming the person that most people won't understand, that most people cannot relate to. You guys get what I'm saying? And the person that becomes isolated. But let me tell y'all something. Isolation, that's not going to be your flaw. It's almost like a requirement. Because remember, everybody can't go to the top with you. That's why in today's video, I want to talk about the version of you that gets rich is lonely. So what's good, YouTube, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Recent Cut, back with y'all with another video today. I'm a 21-year-old content creator from Illinois. I do financial, motivational, and educational videos just like these. Now today's topic ought to hit so deep because like I keep telling you guys, even if you don't believe this, I'm manifesting it into y'all life. A lot of y'all this year in 2026 gonna touch a lot of money. A lot of y'all this year gonna become really successful and gonna hit a lot of y'all goals. And I feel like it's up to me, it's my job to kind of prepare you guys for a lot of things that y'all gonna see. A lot of things that y'all gonna encounter in y'all life. Why? Because I'm speaking from experience. Also, I'm going through it as of right now, and I'm on the road to success just along with you guys. So make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, and let's get straight into it, man. So first off, just think about it, right? The version of you that gets rich is not gonna have a lot of friends. See, the biggest misconception is when you get rich, you think that it's more fun, it's more people that's gonna attract to you. In reality, the more richer you get, the more that you're gonna want to get away from certain things. You're gonna want to limit maybe your fun to a certain level, or whatever you do, whatever you call fun. It's like everything is gonna change. Nothing's gonna be the same. See, a lot of people, they want to be rich because they think that, oh, more people are gonna like me, more people are gonna gravitate towards me, more people gonna treat me better. You know what I'm saying? Or I'm gonna be able to have more fun. I'm gonna be able to club more. I'm gonna be able to party more. I'm gonna be able to. It's different. It's not like that. Trust and believe. And why are you not gonna have a lot of friends? When the rich version of you does not have a lot of friends, why? It's not because you changed. It's not because you Hollywood now. It's because your priorities are gonna change. Once you get rich, once you get financially stable, trust and believe, you did something special to become rich or to become financially stable. So your priorities are gonna naturally change. Think about it. When you get rich, you're not gonna want to go back broke, right? So your mindset is gonna become different. You're gonna do whatever it takes for you to not have to go back to zero. And that's gonna require giving up a lot of people, because a lot of people, when you rich, they're not gonna understand you. They're not gonna understand why you move the way you move. They're not gonna understand why you're so disciplined. But you know why you are, and that's all that matters. So that's what I'm saying. The version of you that gets rich is gonna be lonely. If your circle is getting smaller, but your goals and your vision is getting bigger, you are already on the right path. Think about it. Think about that. If your circle starts to get smaller, but your vision is starting to get bigger, that means that you're gonna be rich. If you are watching this video today and you're losing a lot of friends or family members dropping like flies out of your life, but you start to see your vision even clearer and more vivid, that means that it's almost here. You're closer than you think. So just want to let y'all know. So think about that. People think getting rich, you think that it's gonna be more freedom, more fun, more time to party, but no. They don't warn you that when you get rich, just like how like y'all about to be rich, it's gonna be a lot of fewer conversations. Think about it. It's gonna be fewer invites to places. I'm speaking from experience. For example, I don't get invited to a lot of places because I don't smoke. I don't smoke. You know what I'm saying? Not bashing anybody that smoke, but I don't smoke. I don't do a lot of things. Like I don't go club with a lot of females and things like that. So people they have an uncomfortable time inviting me to places, and that's all right. Did that mean that I'm not their homie? I'm not their friend? That they don't love me? No. They just fewer conversations. This is just what happens when you get on a different level. Sometimes you might even intimidate some of the people. They may not want to invite you out anymore. They may not want to hang out with you anymore because your discipline, it kind of intimidates them, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that at all. That's what I'm saying. The version of you that gets rich is gonna get lonely. And think about it. What rich person do you know that came in with 200 people, stayed with 200 people? Think about that. It's very rare that you see a lot of rich people surrounded by a lot of their friends that they either grew up with, family members that they grew up. You don't see it. And if they did, they start dropping like flies because they start showing their true colors when something went down, or they had to get away from them because they were a distraction, or they were pulling them down with them. Think about it. You cannot take everybody with you. It's simple as that. Everybody is not going to come with you, whether you want them to or not. That's just how life goes, man. But that's where the real transformation happens. See, God never gonna bless you with everything in the world until you finally get rid of all the baggage. Cause how can you grow? How can you it's like a rope, right? If you're the only one pulling that rope and people are pulling down, how can you ever get yourself up? Right? Think about that, man. So this is the first reason why the version of you that gets rich is gonna be lonely. Is because your schedule is gonna separate you. Your new schedule when you get rich is gonna naturally separate you from your friends, from your family, from a lot of people in the world. You're gonna want to go to bed a lot earlier. Think about it. See those friends out there that stay out to 3 or 4 in the morning every weekend partying at the club. Think about it. Let me give you a perfect explanation of why. And this is from experience. Me personally, when I got a day off or when I got to go to work, right, I got to be up at no later than 7 a.m. at the least, because I got to execute. When you get rich, you are going to realize that time is your biggest asset. You're going to realize that the quote, the early bird gets the worm, is not just some random quote. You're going to realize that the earlier that you wake up, the more time that you have to get things done that you need to get done for the day. Because think about it. That's how you got rich in the first place. You got rich by executing. You got rich from going to bed on time so you can wake up on time. Me personally, I go to bed on time so I can wake up on time and do what I need to do. Because I got bills, I got things to do, and I want to get to the next level. So your schedule it's gonna naturally separate you from a lot of things, from a lot of people. You're gonna be that person that wakes up early, right? And meanwhile, everybody else they waking up at like 2 p.m., 3 p.m. and then they hitting the club and they doing it all over again. But you know what it takes to stay on top. You're gonna know that, damn, I got rich from staying disciplined. I can't live like those people. And that's just how it is, bro. It doesn't mean that you don't have to love somebody, you don't have to be their friend. Your schedule gonna take care of it for you. Trust and believe. The regular version of you though want to live for the weekends. It needed distractions to keep you going. You know what I'm saying? Think about that. Different schedules equals different lives. That's what I'm trying to get you guys to realize. Your schedule, first off, when you get rich, is gonna separate you from a lot of your people. You're not gonna have as much as time to be with them. Or actually, no, I'm not gonna say you're not gonna have time. Your schedule is not gonna match up with their schedule. See, they're undisciplined. They go to sleep late and wake up late. You go to sleep on time and you wake up early. So it's either one of those type of things. They get up with you when it's on your time, or you don't get up with them at all. Simple as that. Everybody is on your time when you become rich. You're not on their time. They are on your time. So remember that. Reason number 2, you start thinking a lot different. Your mindset is changed. When you become rich, you want to stay rich, right? So your mind gonna change. Think about that. You stop talking about gossip. You don't live for gossip. You don't live to talk about the struggle anymore. Not saying that you forgetting where you came from, but that's not what you live for. See, a lot of people, they live for a drama conversation. They live for complaints. Think about it. When last time you seen a rich person complain? I'll wait. Or everybody complains, but I'm talking about nonstop. Like talking about, oh, the system's messed up. The system is built against me. Stuff like that. When last time y'all seen a rich person just sit there and be like, oh, the system is corrupt. Section 8, this and when last time y'all seen that? Y'all ain't never seen a rich person do all that, right? Exactly. A lot of people in y'all communities and in our communities, they thrive for a good conversation about drama, gossip, and how messed up the government is, and how they thrive about that, right? That poverty mentality. You know what I'm saying? But you gonna start thinking about leverage. You're gonna start thinking about discipline. You're gonna start thinking about long-term plays that can set me up for the rest of my life where I don't gotta punch another clock. That's what you're gonna be thinking about. Your mind gonna be thinking on a whole different level. You don't want to talk about gossip. You don't want to talk about poverty. You don't want to talk about complaining about the government. You don't want to talk about those things. You want to talk about the next move, the next good play. You want to talk about making the next good play to set your family up, yourself up, to never have to work again. Trust and believe. And that mindset makes people uncomfortable. That mindset alone is going to make a lot of your peers uncomfortable, going to make a lot of your family members uncomfortable. It's going to make a lot of people uncomfortable. And that's what's going to separate you. Reason number 3, you become self-reliant. Think about that. You don't need no validation. Some friends thrive off being around you because you act like you need their validation. Their opinion matters to you, and they like the fact of that. When you become rich, nobody's opinion matters to you but God's. Your friends' opinions don't matter. Your family, your opinions don't matter. None of it matters because you already did what they didn't do. So why should it matter? Think about that. You know what I'm saying? And when you don't need people, they feel replaced or they feel irrelevant. You get what I'm saying? Independence is intimidating. Rich people are the most intimidating people. And since rich people are the most independent people, which makes them intimidating. You guys get what I'm saying? Let's keep cooking. I feel like we cooking this video. I feel like it's getting a little hot in here, but let's keep cooking. Reason number 4, not everybody wants you to win. Ooh, it's a good one. It's a good one. Some people they really love the old you. They really love that old version of yourself. They're not gonna like the new version. Trust and believe. Just think about everything that we just said. We just said a whole list of things. Think about it. Some of the first couple of things alone, they already leaving your life because they feel uncomfortable, intimidated. Think about those things. Think about it. Some people love the old you because they had a lot of access to you. They knew your every move. They knew that you was gonna wake up at 2 p.m. They knew you was gonna be at the club that night. They knew you was gonna do it all over again. But now they don't know that you up at 5, 6, 7 a.m. getting the early bird. Getting the early worm. They don't know that no more. They don't know your moves, bro. They can't detect. You are a threat. You are dangerous. When a person cannot detect what you do, you soon become a very dangerous person. The moment you stop being detectable, the moment you stop being, predictable, you become the most dangerous human being ever. The soon as someone feel like they know you like the back of their hand, think about it. I ain't gotta say too much. The rich version of you though moves in silence. That's what I'm saying. Waking up in the morning, that's like moving in silence. Ain't nobody up in the morning time. We live in a lazy generation. Nobody want to get up early. That's moving. Now that's what I call moving in silence to me. When I get up, I'm 21 years old. When I get up and I go grocery shopping at like 7 a.m., I see nobody but the elderly people. I don't see nobody my age out there. Think about that. That's moving in silence. No, people be asking me in my city, bro, do you still live here, bro? Like, I don't see you nowhere. I'm up early and I'm in the crib at a great time. That's why y'all don't see me. Think about that. The rich version of you protects your energy. That means anybody that's trying to drag your energy down, you get away from it. Rich people don't explain. The rich version of you don't explain. You don't got to explain yourself to nobody. You don't no longer got to do this. You don't got to talk. You let your success do the talking. People don't hate your success. They hate that it reminds them of what they are not doing with their life. That's why the rich version of you is going to be lonely. Point number 5. Loneliness it's the training ground. Don't worry, we almost done here. We almost done. Stay with me though. Solitude, it builds focus, emotional control, mental toughness. You're going to be so mentally tough that when life come to break you down, you're going to get right back up. Everybody can't do that. Trust and believe. It's a lot of weak-minded people out here. That alone time is where businesses are built. Habits are formed. The vision becomes real, becomes vivid. You guys get what I'm saying? But this lonely is temporary though. This loneliness is very temporary. I didn't say the rich version of you is going to be lonely forever. It's temporary. All right? Until you find people that are on your level. until you find the big thing that's for you. You guys get what I'm saying? You're not gonna be alone forever. You're early right now. You know, this is just the early stages. This is all what comes with the game. So if the version of you that gets rich, walks alone, so be it. Embrace it. The future version of you can choose who walks with them. Think about that. That's why I say you're not gonna be alone forever. But the future version of you is gonna choose the new crowd that aligns with your purpose. You get what I'm saying? So share this with someone who feels isolated and let them know that it's just discipline right now. And it's all preparation. And if you needed this video, put down in the comment section, I needed this. Because I feel like a lot of people need to hear this year. This is gonna be our year. Y'all know I love this. So y'all know I'll be back with more content. Hey, ski!